everyone, I'm Apollonia Ponti, your dating and relationship coach for you men to go confidently into direction to attract that woman that you truly desire. And in today's video, we are going to talk about how to break up with your girlfriend like a true man. Not only am I going to talk about the breakup stage, but I'm going to give you tips on what not to do after you break up and how to break up with a woman with your dignity. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel full of amazing dating and relationship advice for you men to go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Now, the biggest thing about breakups, there's this significant pain that you feel like no other. You can break a leg and you won't even feel the same pain. Emotional pain is a pain that all of us experience. And it's a pain that we feel so deep in our hearts because our soul is connected, and that's what love is all about. Love is what fuels our fire for life. But when we get in relationships that just ultimately don't end up working out, and either we are breaking up with someone or we got broken up with, it really hurts us. Even if you are the person that is breaking up with someone. And that's probably what brought you to this video. I can't tell you what hurts more, to be the person to break up with someone or to be broken up with. It's two valid emotions, and I've been both. I've been on both sides, and both of them hurt equally. And you go through a lot of the same emotions, and that's why I wanted to do this video really tailored to both of these breakups. If you're being broken up with, or if you're the person to break up with your partner. At the end of the day, this freaking sucks, and you're probably having a whirlwind of emotions that are uncontrollable, and you just don't know what to do, where you feel so out of place and you still feel so discombobulated that you're just trying to group yourself together and get back on track. But the good news about this is time heals a heavy heart. It's the good and the bad news, because if you're an impatient person, it's not something that's going to be fixed immediately. The reason why we feel emotions, as humans, we're put on this earth to grow. And if we didn't feel emotion, then we wouldn't be able to grow and become more conscious of what we want in the future. So look at it like this. Even though you're experiencing this breakup and it hurts, and the only thing that you have going for you to heal your heavy heart is time, this time is valuable for you to either stay in the same place that you are now, or to take this time to grow as a person. Get true and get involved in what you're going through right now, the thoughts that are happening, the emotions that are coming up, and don't ignore these. Here are some tips that I want to share with you on what not to do if you are just experiencing a breakup and having a heavy heart. Number one, don't be self-destructive. Gosh, I have so many clients that are drinking after a breakup or doing other things to numb the pain. But here's the thing. When you drink, it gives you a rush of endorphins, and that's why you feel so powerful and happy. But because the human body is not designed to give you those rush of emotions and endorphins 24/7, it will do the complete opposite when you come down off of that high or off of that alcohol high. And what I mean by that is you will suffer from a great deal of depression if you keep on trying to numb the pain with other additional outside resources. So if you're going through a heavy time and a heavy heart, do not drink and try to numb the pain, because not only will you be sad the next day, but two, you're probably going to make some foolish decisions. Number two is don't isolate yourself. This is a time where you need to be with friends, where you need to be with family, and you really maybe even take this time to put on a notebook what it is that you really wanted to do. If you really wanted to go skydiving, this is your time to do it. Step out of your comfort zone and start taking control. Get off the couch and start doing stuff outside with friends and family that can really pick you up and bring you up. Next is do not date other women in order to numb the pain or feel like you have your sense of control back. If you are not over a woman and you decide to go date other women, not only, and maybe sleep with them, not only are you probably hurting this other woman because she probably wants something more with you, but two, it's just going to validate your emotions that aren't healed even more. The person that you're sleeping with is not who you want and not who you love or not who you have a heavy heart for. And that is going to appear in your life and in your head when you're doing the act and after you do the act. So just don't do it, because at the end of the day, if you want to have great, meaningful sex, then you have to do it without a heavy heart for someone else. Next is, I was guilty of this. Don't watch love stories. Don't sit there and watch love stories all day in your apartment, all by yourself, crying with your tissue, eating a box of chocolate cookies, or whatever the case may be. Go out there, hit the gym, because man, is it so powerful. I know a long time ago when I experienced a breakup, it was pretty heavy on my heart. And I remember I dealt with my feelings for a day. And I stayed in my room crying for about a day, and then I go, Apollonia, you need to buck up. It's time to get you together. This was like in my 20s, I believe I was around 25. And I hadn't run in so long, but I had so much anger and so much emotions towards this breakup. I went to the gym. I kid you not, I ran 5 miles in like a matter of maybe 15 minutes. I was crazy on that treadmill. But let me tell you something. As soon as I got off that treadmill, I felt accomplished, and I felt all of my emotions go onto that treadmill, and I got it all out of me, where I was able to actually feel better and go home and make dinner and actually feel like I didn't want to cry anymore. It was so magnifying to my growth, and that's why it's so important to push yourself during those situations. And lastly, on the tips on what not to do is remember that pain is growth. Pain is meant to be felt in order for you to embrace change and understand why this is happening to you, so you can grow as an individual to better advance your own life and better advance your own personal growth. If you're watching this and you're trying to break up with a woman at this point and feel lost on how to do it, the biggest and the number one thing I have to tell you on how to break up with a woman and still hold control as a powerful man is by being respectful and completely openly honest with her. Yeah, this woman might beg you and might want you to be back with her because she loves you and give you all these ultimatums that she will change or whatever you may be experiencing. But the best thing you can do is not ignore the problem and disappear. The best thing you can do for your own personal growth is to be honest and challenge yourself to have those confrontational conversations, so you at the end of the day can walk back, turn around with your dignity, and no karma will not bite you in the ass. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you are suffering from a heavy heart and don't know what to do and need some clarity, please feel free to book a private coaching session with me. I'll put that link in the description box that will give you details on how to book a coaching session with me. And as always, I look forward to hearing from you. I love your questions, your comments, your concerns. Please share them below and I'll try my best to answer them. Give this video a like if you got some useful information out of it. And if you haven't subscribed, take the time to subscribe. And I will see you, as always, again in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.